guys, Mr. Fluffy Pants here. Today guys, another review, and today guys are reviewing the new LEGO Avengers Summer 2020 Avengers Tower Battle, which is set number 76166, has 685 pieces, and it costs $90. I got this off Target.com in case you guys want to pick it up, which, you know, is a pretty good price, I think. I definitely do like it a lot more than the previous one, even though I never owned the previous one. My brother owns it, and I'm kind of like, and that's a good set for, you know, back in its day, but I kind of do prefer this one because, you know, it is bigger or whatever. But I guess let's go and take a look at the packaging, which is kind of a really weird, like, squarish box. It's kind of a little bit more taller than it is wide, I think, but yeah, you kind of got a weird angle in the tower, but yeah, down here you got all your minifigures. There's the top, you got Blazer. There's the side, you got all that artwork. Then on the back, you got all your features of the set, which, you know, is pretty cool, you know, opened up or whatever. Shows the Infinity Gauntlet. Nothing too special about the packaging, but let's go and take a look at some of the minifigures. So first of all, you get two of the AIM agents, so I guess let's go look at them. This first one's just kind of like plain Jane AIM agent. I do really like this gun build they gave him, which they use the same thing for both of them, same kind of gun. But that is a really cool gun build. I do enjoy that. And this guy's pretty much the same, but he has this little grappling hook attached to his chest for some reason. I guess that's so that he can swing around or whatever, but it's kind of weird, but okay, we'll go and look at Iron Man, I guess. Let me get out his hairpiece. I got it in here, but oops, there we go. I don't know where that, okay, it's right here. Okay, so here is Iron Man, which, you know, we got a lot before in 2020, but, you know, same outfit and all. The only thing that is different is this little leg piece right here, which is reminiscent of what he had in Infinity War, which is kind of cool, you know, with like the dual blaster or whatever that attached to his feet. So that's kind of cool. Up underneath, you got the, you know, same face and all, but you do get a little hair piece so you can actually make it like Mr. Stark, which is kind of cool. So, yeah, you can have him kind of just walk around. And there actually is a place to put the helmet later, which I will show that off. But also up here, I just got a lot of the accessory pieces, so I'll go and take those down for later. But, yeah, there's a lot of accessory pieces in this set because, you know, there's a lot of people or whatever. Let me see. Yeah, there's a bunch of them, so I'll set those over to the side. None of them have to do with specifically that Iron Man minifigure, but so first of all, on the outside down here, you know, you can open up in the middle, which we'll look at in a second, but right here on the front, this bottom window, you can pull this down, and then you can pull out this little flying motorcycle with Black Widow on it, which is really cool. This little piece right here folds down behind her to keep her in, but other than that, she's just kind of loose in there. No handlebars, no nothing, but really cool flying bike or whatever, but here's the brand new Black Widow minifigure, which same hair and head and all that, but I do really enjoy the arm printing for once. We actually get arm printing and leg printing on a LEGO Marvel minifigure, I know. There's the other face. So I actually do really like that. And if you want to put her on the back, you can kind of bend her legs, put her arms up, and then she just kind of fits in there like this. And then this little piece right here is what just holds her in because she don't have any handlebars to hold on to. But, and to fit her in here, there's like this little slope piece and like this, here, let me open it up on the inside so y'all can see better. But like there's this black slope piece and these red things hold it in. So, you know, you just slide that down the middle right there. Which, yeah, and it holds it in right there, which is pretty cool. So, you know, you got like a nice little bay for that. On the other side right here, you got this arc reactor, which powers the entire building from this little sticker right here. So, and the main, I guess, like, thought of the set is that, you know, the AIM agents blow that up. So you just, you know, you can make it blow up or whatever. It just sticks on two studs right there. So you just kind of got to put that back in. Let's see. Sometimes it's a little hard to get back on there, but once you do, it's fine. Yep, and how you activate that is this is just a little piece right here. You just push that in. And the harder you push it, you know, the more it blows up or whatever, but I do enjoy that pretty good. Up here you got this, let me move my camera. Let me adjust it. Okay, so right here you got this nice little Hall of Armor, I guess. You got what they call Taser and Blazer, which are pretty much based off of some Iron Man 3 suits, pretty much. Like, this is supposed to be like the Blue Steel and the Hot Rod, but they're not technically part of the MCU's or those MCU suits or whatever. But you can imagine those if you want. And it also, what you could do is you can also open up this window back here. So, you know, they can deploy out this way, but let's go and take a closer look at these. So, yeah, he looks pretty cool. I definitely do like, you know, that we're getting more kind of MCU sets, but he's just got a blank head underneath, or suits. Like, they got the prototype Iron Man, which is pretty much Mark II in that Iron Man Armory set. But here's, I think the only difference between this and, like, the actual Blue Steel suit is the arc reactor is kind of a different shape or something like that. But other than that, it's pretty much exactly the same. But, yeah, definitely pretty cool. And let me bring over some of these accessory pieces for Blazer. You know, you got to have the flame pieces or whatever. So, you can have him have... these are the builds they recommend for him, I guess. Or whatever. But, and then we got... Put in like this little piece right here as like a little flame ball in his other hand. Let's see if I can even get it in, that is. There we go. And then you also have like these little feet things, you know, make it look like he's flying or whatever. So yeah, you can kind of get that going for Blazer. And then for Taser, for his hands, he has these two taser or lightning pieces, I guess taser pieces, but you know, those look pretty cool in there. I do like those. Let me see. Okay, and then you also have some foot parts right here. So, you know, he can go around tasering people, I guess. But, yeah, there's just some of the little pieces or whatever. But then we opened it up on this other side over here. You know, over here's the armory. Over here, you got this nice little weapon rack, which you can take that out. These two pistols right here are Black Widow's pistols. I just don't have her holding them. You know, flashlight, bow and arrow, probably for Hawkeye. Nice little gun, some binoculars. And then this little piece up here is actually for the Iron Man helmet whenever he's not wearing it, as like a little, I guess, holder for it. And then back here is actually where they keep the Infinity Gauntlet, which, you know, it's just on like a little Technic piece and it slides in there, so it's kind of loose on there, but you do get the Power Stone and the Space Stone, but I actually do not have the Power Stone in there. Hang on. Or actually, no, I'm sorry. The Power Stone's actually up here, but we'll get to that in a second. But you definitely got the Space Stone right there, so you can just go ahead and put that back in there. I almost completely forgot about that, to be honest. Because on the package, it showed the Power Stone in there, so I was just kind of like, where is it? I mean, I do have an extra one, so I could put it in there or whatever, but... Okay, and then I'm actually going to pick up the camera now for the rest of this, because this set is kind of tall. So on the third level, you got this nice little jail cell for Red Skull. You know, you got a little keypad right there, and then this can just lift up, and, you know, he can just stay on those two studs right there. You got a nice little caution piece right there, and hang on, let's look at Red Skull real quick. This is probably the best version of Red Skull too, I would probably say, but hang on. And then just my camera a lot here. But here's Red Skull. I do really like this printing for him and all. He looks really cool. And he actually gets this really coolly built stud shooter gun right here. I do really like this angle on it. You know, you shoot off these bullets and you get 2 extra of these, you know, these firing things or whatever right here. And I just really like the angle this thing has on it. Like, you know, that's just kind of really cool. Or at least it's nicely built. But, yeah, you can just put Red Skull back up here. Let me do that real quick. It's kind of a little hard to put them on those 2 jumper pieces or whatever. And I just accidentally made it blow up. Hang on. Move you over here. Let's see. There we go. Okay, and you can just put Red Skull back in there, close that up. And then on the outside right here, this little light piece right here, you push that in, and then the 2 windows blow out, so then you can break out Red Skull or whatever, so that's pretty cool. And then, you know, you just put them back up here like this. And you see the way that works is it pushes out that little bar right there, which pushes out both windows, which is kind of cool. I do like that. Kind of a similar feature they had on the previous Avengers Tower, which, like I said, I do not have, but I kind of do wish I had. But, so yeah, that's pretty cool. And then on the other side of the 3rd floor, you get this nice little Power Stone setup, which is really similar to, you know, in Guardians of the Galaxy where, like, the orb opens up and the Power Stone's in it. So I think that's kind of a reference to that. So that's really cool. I do enjoy that. And then up here on this, the 4th floor, you got these nice chairs, which I do really like these chairs. These chairs are nice. You know, you get that nice little controller piece right there because you see Hawkeye's on hold right there from the Avengers truck set. And then up here, you got this nice TV with, you know, what's that say? What is AIM, which, here's a really cool feature. You can actually pop off this. Ow, hang on. Kind of harder to, hang on, let me pop that off. Hang on, let me get a brick set. Keep like this little extra screen, if I can get it out, that is. Hang on. God, I swear I'm messing up this entire video. It's hard for me with my big fingers to get in there sometimes. There we go. And you see this screen right here just is like a little video game for that little controller. It's like an 8-bit Captain America and Red Skull. So then you can just bring that up here. And, you know, you can put that on there if you would like. But I kind of just prefer, like, the TV or the news screen or whatever. So, yeah, you know. But, I mean, that is a really cool sticker to get, I guess. You know, like the 8-bit video game. But I just prefer the, you know, regular news screen like that. Okay, and then on the outside here, you get this really nicely built Avengers logo, which has some really nice angles to it, which you can kind of see how that's built. That was really fun to build. And then up here on this platform, first of all, you got this little door that can open up, which is really cool. And then you got this nice platform right here, you know, the nice balcony. You can set a minifigure up here. And the reason this is mostly tiled off is because you can make it a little collapse feature. So if you just pull out this little bar right here, the whole platform collapses, which is a really cool feature. I do really enjoy that. And just to put that back up, you lift it back up and then push it back in. And then, you know, it's all sturdy for you, which I do really enjoy that feature. That's a nice feature. And then up here at the very tippy top, nothing. I don't know. I guess you could stand a minifigure right here if you really wanted to, but a lot of open space, and that's where I like to just store my extra little pieces or whatever. But let me go and get the set back together, and we'll give my final thoughts on it. So the new Avengers Tower set, I absolutely adore this set. This set was such a fun build, and the minifigures you get are pretty cool. I like the 2 Iron Man suits, the Black Widow, even though she comes in other sets. New Red Skull is really cool. You know, the AIM agents are a nice throw-in, but, you know, this tower just has so many different dimensions into it, and you can really honestly customize this however you want, put whatever you want on each floor, which I do enjoy quite a bit. But you know, and I kind of do like the inside of the older Avengers Tower a little bit better, but you know, this one is 4 floors, technically 5, but don't really count that. But this set's awesome. I would definitely recommend it, especially if you don't own the older one. But anyway, guys, check out my Twitter and Discord, link in the description. Like and subscribe for more. Check out some other videos, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.